Well, last year we were able to connect with Apple, and so our school became a connected school where we were able to get a one-to-one, and so that initiative has been very beneficial for our students. Not only for our students, but for myself. I've learned a lot. It's challenged me to be creative so that my students can be creative, and so it's really opened up a lot of doors and avenues, and it's really allowed our learning to just be amplified, and again, just a lot of creation. And so one-to-one is definitely great because our students do have their own iPad, but at the same time it allows them to just be individual. It allows them to highlight their strengths, and it just has taken our level of learning to a greater degree. Our students are digital natives. Technology is in their backyard, it's all around them, and so they definitely embrace the use of technology in the classrooms. We had a very strong foundation at the beginning, teaching digital citizenship, teaching classroom procedures. We have posters and things modeled because that is the foundation. We want them to understand the proper and the best use of the technology. And so after we laid that foundation, it's been smooth sailing. We are able to integrate apps, we're able to integrate projects, a lot of technology use because of that foundation. Well, I teach 5th grade reading, and so using the iPads allows me to, for example, move away from the book at times. So we read from digital applications. We use Epic, we use our virtual library, Mac and Via, and so we're able to read from the iPad. We're also able to make projects. For example, right now we're working on procedural text, and so the students started from a written format and they'll end in a digital format. Every group had a different topic, and after they put it on paper, drew sketches, wrote out the steps, they were able to choose from a list of digital applications for their final product. After that, they're able to airdrop that project to me, or we like to use Padlet in our classroom where they can all send their projects to one digital space, and then I can view that, they can view that. So we do a lot of creation, a lot of what we call app smashing, different apps, and to make one final product.
My favorite part about using the iPads is doing Kahoot and using Epic and using them to solve math problems. My favorite app, I like to use EduCreation and DoodleBuddy. EduCreation, we take pictures of math problems or reading problems, and then we use our strategies and solve them there.
My favorite thing to do is play with lots of fun apps like EduCreation and Screenshot. Sometimes we can take pictures and solve problems on those apps.
Yes, the iPads are used in the classroom for centers. One of the things that can be used for reading, for math, for any subject, anything that is engaging for these students. It makes learning even more exciting than what it already is. For example, for math, I have a center right now for Dreambox, which is a math app, and they are very engaged in that math app. They're learning, they're using numbers, 10 frames, and then in my other center, they're using Crayon app. All they're doing is, if they get a set of a picture card, they write the number, or vice versa. They get a number, they get to draw according to the number. For reading, I use the iPads also, and I can also use it for whole group. Like Kahoot is one of their favorites, just to review what they've learned. It's very important for them. They're going to use it. They're going to continue using them in first, second, throughout the whole elementary years, and of course on from that. But as they grow and as they go to the higher grades, different apps are added to them, but at least they know some of the terminology. For example, I'll say I'm going to airplay something, they already know. I'm going to airdrop something to them, they already know that.
We've gotten a lot of support for our parents. They definitely were a part of it at the beginning. Part of the digital citizenship, we've had outreaches. We've had digital eat nights where we've invited our parents to come in and participate in our activities. At the same time they enjoy it, we have what we call a Blooms app where we can communicate with our parents. Students are also now able to email their homework, and so that is involving their parental support, getting permission for an email, parents showing their kids how to email as well. And so our parents have really embraced it, and we hope to continue moving on with that.